separation spell to keep your enemies away from you. Even side chicks will run for their dear life. Imagine a separation spell that can keep your enemies away from you. That same spell will make the side chicks of your husband to run for their dear life whenever they see your husband coming. You need the following item to carry out this separation spell. You need 1 onions. Then you need pen or pencil. You need a paper, salt, and pepper. When you bring all these items together, you look for a very quiet place that you do this work. A place that you will not need any distraction. You don't need any distraction. You don't need anybody to disturb you. All you have to do is to be focused on the work you want to do so that you will not make mistake when you are carrying out this spell. So, when you've seen that place, you bring your items together. You bring 1 onion. So when you get that 1 onion, you cut it. Cut the middle. Don't separate the onions. Just use knife to cut the middle of it, but don't separate it. Then bring that paper. Write the name of those side chicks. You write the name of the person on the paper. That is, if you know the name of the side chicks, you write the name or their name. But if you don't know the name, just write side chicks on that paper. So when you bring this paper, if you know the name of the side chicks that is making your husband not to, take care of his family, you just write the name of the person. But if you don't know the name of the person, you write here, side chicks. Side chicks. When you write it, side chicks, on the paper, then you start chanting. You start what? Chanting. You pray for your heart desire. Say all you want. Then open the onions. Again, when you do this thing, your onions should be closed. The onions should be closed. Then you've written the name of the side chicks on this paper. Then you start chanting. You pray for your heart desire. You pray whatever you want to happen to that side chicks. You pray that they will leave the side chicks. When you are done chanting, then bring the onions and open it again a little and add salt. You bring salt, add salt in these onions that you've opened. Add onions, bring pepper and add to it again. Then close it and start chanting again. You can say, as I add this pepper and this salt, salt removes all negativity. It repairs and removes all negativities in our lives. So as you add the salt, you chant and pray that this salt will remove all side chicks negative that is, making your husband to go to them. Any negativities that is making your husband, to be attracted to them, that this salt should help to repair it. It repairs negativity. That's why you add the salt in this onion. Then bring the pepper and add it. As you add the pepper, you chant and pray that as the side chicks sees your husband, this pepper will enter their eyes. That eyes they use in seeing your husband, and they will run for their life. Whenever they see your husband coming, that eyes they use in seeing your husband, pepper will enter their eyes and it will start paining them. That is why I say they will run for their life. Side chicks will run for their life. Your enemy, whenever your enemy sees you, they will run for their life. Whenever they sees you, their eyes, that eyes they use in seeing you will start paining them. That eyes they use in seeing you will start paining them. Then the one of your enemies, if you know the name of your enemies, you cannot know the name of your enemies. So all you have to do is to write enemies here. When you write your enemies here, if it's for side chicks, just write side chicks. But if it's for enemy, you write enemies here. Then if you are praying for your for enemies, when you add that salt, you pray concerning enemies that they will leave your life, they will no longer see you. That is, you use that salt to repair all negative things. That those enemies, whenever they see you, they would, anything you want to pray, you pray. Then you bring the pepper, you add it. You say whenever those enemies sees you, their eyes will start pinning them. The pepper will enter their eyes, and their eyes will start pinning them. Even they will not see you. As far as you are going to their direction, that pepper will enter their eyes, and that their eyes will start pinning them. Then for side chicks, you do the same thing and pray to the direction of side chicks. Ask the person to leave you for good and go far from you. Say all you want. If it's for enemy, ask the person to leave you and go far. The person should leave you for good and go far away from you. Say all you want. And if it's for side chicks, say the side chicks. Ask the side chicks to live your husband's life and go far away from your husband. If it's for enemy, you ask the enemies to leave you for good and go far from you. You say all you want. But if it's for who? Side chicks. You say side chicks. Ask the side chicks to live your husband's life for good and go far away from your husband. If you wish, you can call your husband's name and ask them to leave your husband for you. Get a nylon bag. When you get a nylon bag, put it these onions, bring these onions, get a nylon bag, put it in that nylon bag, into the nylon bag, then squeeze it and tight it. Then you now tie it. You get a nylon bag, put the onions inside it, squeeze the nylon bag, tight it very well and tie it. You tie it, go and throw it away. Go and do what? Throw it away. Then feel as if, you feel as if the person is already gone. Feel as if the person is already gone. The person is no longer in the life of your husband. If you feel that enemy is no longer existing in your life, that you don't have an enemy again, just feel as if you don't have an enemy again. Feel as if that there is no more side chicks in your husband's life. Just visualize it and watch what happens. The person will live in tears. When the person sees your husband, the person will live in tears. He will start crying. When that enemy sees you, that enemy will live in tears and will start crying. Now, married women, you can do this. Your husband side chicks, and those, they will run. They will run far. They will run far away from your husband, and you will enjoy your home. It is not only for enemies. Like I said before, it is not only for enemies. Anybody can do this work. Anybody can do it. Anybody. If you don't want any person around you, anybody that you don't want around you, just do it. The person will live for you. The person will give you space and you will live happily. So try it and you come and testify. Turn on the notification bell. Please subscribe to my channel.